Well, hello, and I hope I find you all well this Sunday afternoon. It's 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We just had our first light dusting of snow up here in the frigid Northeast. So it's not quite looking like a white Christmas, but you never know because Christmas is coming very soon. And I hope that you've all been nice because you don't need any coal in your stocking, particularly this year. Everybody needs to get something good in their stocking this year. So I have already been in the middle of grading and commenting on all of your threaded discussions. That's what I call them. And I really appreciate all the work that people have been doing here. And one of the things that I really appreciate is the fact that I've offered some feedback around your feedback to your peers. And everybody seems to be really taking notice of that. And I've seen nothing but steady improvement in how well you respond to others. So I just want to say thank you. I have to tell you that, I don't have a lot of just online teaching experience. So these are my second and third classes that I'm teaching for SNU, online only. And I'm starting to get the hang of it. And I'm getting the hang of it because all of you are actually reading the feedback that I offer. I've also had some people that say that they appreciate the video. And that's awesome. That's awesome. I hope they help. I do. Because now, believe it or not, we're already coming up to the end. We're already here at Module 7, Week 7, coming up. Look for this to be posted. I know that all of you consider it the high point of your academic week. But anyhow, comments. Let's see. I appreciate everybody who has been asking for feedback, asking for help, asking for examples. I keep telling all of you that, because of Professor Marx, I have emulated his teaching style. And I will make any and all samples available to anybody who asks for them, because I want you to learn. I mean, the object of teaching is not to have me retain everything that I know, which is really not that much. I know a little bit about a lot, but I really don't know a lot about a little. So it does me no good to retain all of this knowledge and not share it with you. And trust me when I say, in this class, there are some brilliant writers. I know that when every one of you, when you read and you look at some of the feedback styles and some of the posting styles of some of the peers in your class, hopefully it just knocks your socks off like it does to me. I always appreciate reading people's work that is so much better than mine. And I have no hesitation in openly admitting that. I am not the world's best writer. It's not my forte. It's not my thing. It's not my shtick. But after 77 college classes, I can get by. Some of you are brilliant. Oh my God, you are absolutely brilliant. And you know who you are because I use terms like brilliant in your feedback. So, if the brilliant label fits, wear it. That's all I can say. I always, always, always love to have students do better than me. That's the point. That's the point. I am not in any way threatened by students who are smarter than I am. I'll let you in on a secret. Not much of a challenge. I am not the brightest bulb in the pack, the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm okay. Some of you are so much better. But enough of that. So, Module 7. We are going to be talking about stuff. You're going to be doing some stuff. And then you're going to be writing some stuff. Then you're going to submit some stuff. And I'm going to grade your stuff. And, then we'll be done with another week's worth of stuff. How much stuff do you have to do for all of your other classes? I can only imagine. So, criminal reporting. Learning objectives. By the end of this module, you will meet these learning objectives. Yes, you will. Predict future behavior based on a case analysis. Congratulations, you're all going to become mini profilers at the end of week 7. Brilliant! Awesome! Good for you! Good for you. Develop intervention strategies to reduce future criminal behavior. How can we get naughty people to behave nicely? I've been at this for 40 years and I'm still trying to figure that out. But, module at the glance, let's see. Submit your final project executive summary report. Sounds threatening. Sounds laborious. Relax. Breathe. Yes. You already have it all. It's all there in one form or another. Every bit of data. This is like a cut and paste and cut, doop, boop, beep, boop, bang, boom, zip, zap, done. This is why you've been working as hard as you have for the whole previous 6 weeks, month and a half, is so that you are better prepared for submitting your final. And again, when you look at, you want it to be neat, you want it to be orderly, you want it to be well cited. Yes, those citations. Please, please. Use your citations. Use your citations inside your text. You're doing a good job referencing them, but I don't see them cited in your text all the time. And right inside of your module here, you'll see access to APA writing style, a style guide, Shnu Online Writing Center, which I highly recommend because my students have had so much success utilizing them. I wish they were around when I was in school. And Purdue OWL, which is APA formatting and style guide. I always use Purdue OWL. I would say that the majority of all students throughout the United States do the same thing. So they must be on to something. So then, when you look at the module overview, it is what it is. Include a summary of your hypothesis and findings based on various theories. We've already talked about theories, social learning theory, differential theory. Remember when the rubric says to apply theories, the objective is to have theories, not necessarily your theory, even though your theories are probably as brilliant as anybody else's, but to utilize the theories that are available in your text or available through other sources of research. Those are the kinds of theories. So when they say, what are your theories? What are you basing your hypotheses on? List some theories. Okay? Okay. As you write, think about the information you want to know if you were presenting with this case. Think about writing from the point of the consumer of your information. So readability, right? Understandability, making your paper flow, making it so that if somebody neutral, somebody in your family, give it to somebody in your family, give it to a family member, give it to a friend, give it to a spouse, give it to somebody in your family, have them read it, and then have them say things like, wow, I really understand what you're saying here. You make some good points about. I have many times used people to do proofreading my material. Do you understand it? Do you understand the points that I'm trying to make here? Does it make sense to you as an example? Use those people around you. That's what I did because they said, I don't really understand this point. And if they don't understand it, just assume that other people aren't going to understand it. So that will be some instant feedback that you can get. All right. You have all the information you need, even though you probably feel you could use more. Do not go down these rabbit holes. Because what can happen is when you say, I think I need a little bit more. I see students that go after a little bit more and then they drowned. They just drowned in a dearth of data. You already have it. You already have what you need. Use what you have. If you need some more work on your theory, I've given you feedback on that. Do a little more with some specificity. Don't go out there, scattershot trying to create this thing all over again. The executive summary. In this task, you will submit your final project assignment. You have completed drafts of the summary crime assessment, and profile sections of the final report, the final project. You will finalize your revisions and implement the feedback provided. Upon submission, be sure to include all sections of the final assessment. This should include the conclusion and investigative use sections. So, look at the overview. In the overview, it gives you everything that you need to know. Okay? So it talks about, again, biological, developmental, oh, it's been a long day already, and environmental factors. Apply relevant psychological theories. Apply psychological methods to the development of a psychological profile. Determine appropriate intervention strategies related to criminal behavior supported by psychological theory and research. Theory and research. Name those theories. Think of it like a game show. Name that theory. I can name that theory in 5 notes. And again, you will complete your executive summary. It gives a summary, crime assessment, profile, conclusion, and investigative use. So, what I continue to say over and over and over again, print out the rubric. I'm looking at the rubric. Your executive summary report must be 4 to 6 pages in length, plus a cover page and references. So 4 to 6 pages, cover page, excluding cover page, reference page. It must be written APA format. We all know that. Use double spacing. You already know the format to use. Look at the rubric. At the rubric, it says 4 categories. Number 1, summary. Summarize the case. Summarize the case. You've done this 3 different ways already. You have the material already. You're just going to need to cut, paste, cut, paste, bada bing, bada boom, bada boom. It's all there. You got it all. And if you don't have it all, put some more in it. Okay? So that's one category. That would be one header. Remember, I keep talking about these headers to make your paper really readable? That's one header. Bold. Boom. Do your summarization of the case. Second header. Boom. Initial hypotheses. Okay? Meets proficient criteria, demonstrates a sophisticated awareness of the potential motivation to commit the crime. Potential hypothesis. What are the reasons? When you look at your case studies, when you look at Timmons or Stone or any of the others, Tariq, what is your initial hypothesis? Oh my God, I'm going a little bit long here. I apologize. Third category, another header. Boom. So now this is your third header. Bold. Here it is. Compare. Okay? Comparison is exceptionally clear and includes exceptional detail. Compares data and evidence to similar crimes. You've got this. You've done this. It's all there. It's all there. Am I making you smile yet? You should be smiling because it's all there. We're so close. Identify patterns. Identifies pattern found in similar cases. You've done this. Exactly this in other cases. You have looked at patterns of other offenders. You know, whether it's white collar, whether it's terrorism, or whether it's a serial killer. You've done this. And then motivation. How much more can we talk about motivation? Well, one more bold subhead. Motivation. Draws inferences around the motivation of the individual to commit the crime based on evidence in multiple cases. So again, you can see in these 3 categories, these last 3, compare, identify patterns in motivation. This is where you're really going to want to build out. How does Timmons compare to a Bundy, to a Kemper, any of these people? Really have some data, really have some good psychological comparative analysis from other serial killers, other terrorists, or other white-collar criminals. Then you're done. Then you're done. Oh, be proud. Be proud. Everybody in here is doing such an incredible job. Be proud of what you're doing. So I have already gone well beyond. This is going to be the longest video yet. I apologize. It's going to be about 15 minutes. Good Lord, listening to me for 15 minutes. You should get extra credit just for that. One of the things I always want to reference, I work for you. You don't work for me. I work for you. If you're confused, let me help you. If you need examples, let me supply them. If you need any help from me, text me, call me, write me, carrier pigeon. Whatever it is you want to do, contact the doc. I am here for you. Why? Because I work for you. I work for you. You're the consumer. You're paying for this stuff. And with that in mind, I want to wish you a good week. Do not labor with any questions. Do not stress out. Do not get overwhelmed. When you feel this way, contact me. I will get right back to you. And I certainly will. So I hope you have a good week. Good luck with your paper. I'm getting the grades out. I'll be grading your work from this week and getting it out. You'll have it in the next couple of days. That's my goal. So thank you. You're awesome. You're just awesome. Can't even say anything more than that. Appreciate it. This is Doc Frost, Command Central, Newmarket, New Hampshire, signing off. Bye-bye.